So, you're thinking about retiring in the South? Sunshine, sweet tea, and rocking chairs on the porch? Sounds like a dream, right? Well, not so fast. Because while some southern cities roll out the welcome mat, others practically trip you with it. Have you considered skyrocketing crime rates, outrageous living costs, or the simple fact that some places just make you wonder if retirement was a mistake? You don't want to spend your golden years dodging potholes the size of swimming pools or sweating through your shirt in a place that feels like a sauna year-round. Before you pack up and head south, let's take a look at 10 cities where retirement might feel more like a punishment than paradise. If any of these are on your list, you might want to grab a red pen, because some serious rethinking is in order. Kicking things off, we have Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, a place so picturesque it looks like it was designed specifically for retirement brochures. If you've ever vacationed here, you might think, hey, this would be a great place to settle down. And sure, if you're looking for a retirement full of beachfront strolls, top-tier golf courses, and neighbors who probably own at least one yacht, it's perfect. But let's talk reality. Hilton Head is expensive, like hope you really love canned soup expensive. The median home price? A casual $707,500. Because apparently ocean breezes come with a hefty price tag. Compare that to the national median of around $429,813, and suddenly retirement in Hilton Head starts to look less like a dream and more like a financial horror story. Unless your retirement plan involves burning through savings at record speed or picking up a side hustle as a beachside lemonade vendor, you might want to reconsider. Sure, the island is beautiful, but at these prices, you might as well just book a yearly vacation and pretend you live there. It's the same experience, just without the mortgage that gives you heart palpitations. Next up, we have Palm Beach, Florida. A place where retirement dreams go to sip expensive cocktails and then realize they can't afford the bill. If you picture your golden years lounging by the beach, playing golf, and living the good life, Palm Beach seems like paradise. Until you check your bank account. The cost of living here isn't just high. It's doing backflips over your retirement budget. Sure, Florida doesn't have a state income tax, but don't get too excited. They make up for it with sky-high housing prices, outrageous homeowners insurance, and retirement community fees that will have you wondering if they also include a personal butler. And let's not forget healthcare costs, which are about as gentle on your wallet as a Florida hurricane. Even basic groceries can feel like a luxury. Hope you like surviving on early bird specials and pocketing extra dinner rolls for later. Palm Beach may be beautiful, but unless your retirement plan includes winning the lottery, you might want to aim for somewhere a little more affordable, like literally anywhere else. Next up, we have Nashville, Tennessee. Because who wouldn't want to spend their golden years surrounded by live music, hot chicken, and an alarming number of bachelorette parties? If you love country music and don't mind traffic that moves slower than a sad country ballad, this might seem like the perfect retirement spot. But here's the kicker. Nashville looks fun, but it's not exactly rolling out the red carpet for retirees. The city caters more to the young, the hip, and those who can survive on caffeine and honky-tonk energy alone. Healthcare? It's available, if you can afford it. And don't be fooled by Tennessee's lack of a state income tax. Living costs, especially housing, have been climbing like a chart-topping hit. So, unless your retirement dream involves dodging party buses, paying premium prices for basic health care, and trying to sleep while Broadway is still rocking at 2 a.m., you might want to keep looking. Next up, we have Raleigh, North Carolina, a city that sounds like a great retirement spot until you realize your retirement savings might not stretch as far as you'd hoped. Sure, it's got great weather, a growing economy, and just enough southern charm to make you feel welcome. Until tax season rolls around. North Carolina may spare your Social Security income, but don't get too comfortable. They'll happily take a cut from your retirement withdrawals and pension. So if you were hoping to sip sweet tea on the porch without Uncle Sam reaching into your wallet, think again. And while Raleigh offers a mix of city life and suburban comfort, let's be honest, do you really want to spend your golden years navigating traffic and competing with college students for brunch reservations? If taxes and rising costs aren't deal breakers for you, go for it. Otherwise, you might want to retire somewhere that doesn't charge you extra for, well, retiring. Next up, we have Gulfport, Mississippi, a place where you'll get plenty of ocean views, fresh seafood, and a concerning lack of healthcare options. If your dream retirement involves fishing, boating, and soaking up the Gulf Coast sunshine, Gulfport might seem like a catch. But before you drop anchor, let's talk about the not-so-sunny side. Sure, the water's great, until hurricane season rolls in and reminds you why insurance companies love charging people to live here. And while you can cast a line off the pier, good luck finding quality health care when you actually need it. Because let's face it, at some point, your biggest concern won't be reeling in a big one, it'll be finding a specialist without driving halfway across the state. So, if you're willing to trade easy access to hospitals for easy access to fishing spots, Gulfport might work. Otherwise, maybe retire somewhere that won't make you wish you had better health care. Next up, we have Atlanta, Georgia, a city that offers endless entertainment, world-class dining, and the privilege of sitting in traffic for half your retirement. If you love traveling, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is the busiest in the world, meaning you can fly anywhere. Assuming you can actually get to the airport without spending an hour in gridlock. But let's talk about everyday life. Atlanta's weather, hot, humid, and determined to make sure you never have a good hair day again. If you were hoping for relaxing outdoor strolls in your golden years, just know that summer here feels like living inside a sauna, minus the spa experience. And while the cost of living is technically 2% lower than the national average, don't get too excited. Healthcare costs are 8% higher. So sure, you might save a little on groceries, but you'll pay extra when you inevitably need a doctor after overheating in a parking lot. Atlanta is vibrant and full of things to do. If you can handle the traffic, the heat, and the occasional existential crisis while merging onto I-285. If not, you might want to retire somewhere a little more breathable. Next up, we have New Orleans, Louisiana, a city where the music is lively, the food is unbeatable, and the crime rates are, well, let's just say, also high. If you dream of retiring somewhere with jazz on every corner and beignets for breakfast, New Orleans sounds like paradise. But before you start house hunting, let's talk reality. Yes, the nightlife is electric, but so is the crime rate. New Orleans consistently ranks among the top cities for violent crime, and let's be honest, you probably don't want your golden years to feel like an action movie. Sure, there are safer neighborhoods, but they come with a price tag that might make you reconsider those daily cafe au laits. So, if your retirement plan includes incredible food, great music, and the occasional close call with a pickpocket, New Orleans might be for you. Otherwise, maybe just visit during Mardi Gras and call it a day. Next up, we have Montgomery, Alabama, a city where you can actually afford a house in retirement, but the tax system makes sure you pay for it in other ways. With a median home price of just $185,000, it sounds like a budget-friendly dream. Until you realize Alabama wants a cut of your retirement withdrawals. That's right, any money you take out of your 401k or IRA, the state fully taxes it, because nothing says relaxing retirement like watching your hard-earned savings get a little smaller with every withdrawal. On the bright side, Social Security and pensions are tax-free, so if you're one of the lucky few still rocking a pension, congratulations. Also, there's no estate or inheritance tax, meaning at least some of your money gets to stay in the family. So if you love warm weather, southern charm, and a tax system that keeps things interesting, Montgomery could work. Just make sure your retirement plan includes a calculator. You'll need it. Next up, we have Tulsa, Oklahoma, a place where you can enjoy that perfect mix of southern hospitality and western charm, assuming you don't need frequent medical care or enjoy watching your retirement income shrink. Tulsa has its perks. Affordable living, a growing art scene, and enough cowboy hats to make you question if you accidentally time traveled. But if you're planning on growing old here, just know that healthcare options can be limited and pricey. So if your idea of retirement includes top-notch medical care, you might want to keep looking. And then there are the taxes. While Oklahoma won't take all of your retirement money, it will take some. The state partially taxes both pension income and retirement withdrawals. Because what's retirement without a little financial surprise? So if you're ready to embrace wide open spaces, cowboy culture, and a tax system that keeps you on your toes, Tulsa might be for you. Just don't get sick. And finally, we have Fort Smith, Arkansas, a place where you can enjoy riverfront views, outdoor adventures, and just enough drawbacks to keep things exciting. Nestled along the Arkansas River, Fort Smith is great if you love fishing, kayaking, or just staring at water while contemplating why you moved here. But before you get too comfortable picturing your golden years on the riverbank, let's talk about the less glamorous side. Fort Smith isn't exactly topping the charts for healthcare or quality of life. Need top-notch medical care? You might be looking at a road trip, hoping for a vibrant retirement scene? Well, let's just say Fort Smith isn't known for its bustling social life. So, if you're an outdoorsy type who's okay with a few trade-offs, Fort Smith could work. Just make sure your idea of a quality retirement includes more fishing and fewer doctor's visits. And there you have it. The top-tier southern cities that might make your retirement a little more challenging. Sure, warm weather and sweet tea sound great, but so do affordable housing, low taxes, and, not regretting your life choices. So, what do you think? Did any of these cities surprise you? Or better yet, are you currently living in one of them and wondering if you should start packing? Drop a comment and let us know, especially if you actually enjoy sitting in Atlanta, traffic, or paying Palm Beach prices. We need answers. And before you go running to Zillow to rethink your future, don't forget to hit that like button because, let's be honest, you just spent several minutes learning where not to retire. And that's valuable info. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, let's fix that mistake right now. Click that button and join us for more brutally honest travel and lifestyle guides. Because, let's face it, bad decisions are way more fun when we make them together.